everyone. Welcome to the Ultimate Client Strategy Podcast. My name is Lisa Rosenthal, and I'm joined with my partner and co-founder, Bruce Lidman. Today, Jocelyn Nager is going to join us and share a little bit more about her firm and the value she brings to the marketplace, but also she's a fascinating woman who has some great insights to share. So welcome, Jocelyn.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Bruce, thanks so much for having me here today. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we're thrilled. So tell us a little bit more about your firm, and your story's very, very interesting.
Thank you. I own and manage a law firm that is devoted to the collection of bad debt. We help clients collect receivables that are due to them, and that is the primary and sole focus of our firm. So we are a law firm, and we act as a legal agency, collecting money by way of demand, mediation, arbitration, litigation, judgment, and judgment enforcement. Our job is to bring the non-paying client to the table to make payment and or resolve by way of a settlement.
Which is great. And the part, and I know you all do a fantastic job, but the part of your story, you've been there a long time, right?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I started as an associate attorney many years.
Managing director.
Yes.
So it's a wonderful transition. I'm sure there's a lot of learnings in that transition from where you started to where you are today. And, you know, this is called the Ultimate Client Strategy. So maybe share just a little bit about the long-term relationship that you have with some of your clients, because you are their person for years and years and years.
I am. So I have some relationships that go back more than 30 plus years with different clients and individuals who have possibly stayed with the same company, or they moved from one firm to the other by way of merger and acquisition, or just by moving firms. I've been able to establish a terrific rapport with many of accountants and CFOs, business owners, by offering consultative advice to them, not necessarily telling them what to do, how to collect their receivables, but to discuss what their problems or what their challenges are as they relate to the dynamics involved in collecting receivables.
That's wonderful. One of the things we've been talking about with other guests as well, you know, it's part of the belief system that Bruce and I hold, is continually bringing more value, right? And having our clients and the people we serve feel like they can come to us for anything. So it's a great approach.
Yes, thank you. It's very difficult for creditors to know when the right time is to turn over a client for collections, but they don't want to harm the relationship, yet they need to be paid. They need the cash flow, or they need the money to operate, and they count on that to fund their firm and their operations. So it's very difficult for those that don't have a defined credit policy to know when the right time might be to turn over a client for collection. There's also a fear of repercussions now through social media, repercussions through professional liability insurance and others about actually turning over a client for collections, that there'll be a result that's less than favorable.
Sure. Bruce, you had a question for Jocelyn.
Well, first I have a question, but one of the things that Jocelyn does extremely well, and I know this from all the years that I work with her, is she attempts to keep the client with the firm that she's working for. She doesn't try to alienate the client. She wants to maintain the client with the firm. Is that correct?
Yes, that's true. And that's in almost every industry.
I think that's really remarkable.
Thank you.
That's a great commitment that you make. It really is.
Yes.
So let me ask you this. All the years I've known you, let's get away from the firm and let's see what Jocelyn likes to do personally, all right, when she's not doing her regular thing every day, all right? How do you relax, or what other value, and if you didn't go into law, what other passion would you have followed?
That's a tough question. I can tell you what I enjoy
Sure.
I love riding my bicycle. I call myself a bicycle enthusiast. I'm not a cyclist because I'm not as fast as others, but I love riding my bicycle, and I love being with my two children, Sarah and Pearl, as you know. We love the beach and to travel. I love travel. That's terrific. We have a lot of experiences and wonderful memories from all of the travel we've done and that we're yet going to do. What would I have done had I not been an attorney? I think I maybe an accountant. I would have liked, I worked with my Uncle Norman, who was an accountant for over 70 years, and I think I would have enjoyed that very much.
How long did you work with him?
We shared an office for about 20 years together.
That's special.
Very special, very special. But I always like numbers, and even with debt collection, it's about the numbers. The numbers have to make sense for the client and for us, and striking a delicate balance with those two.
Please tell the story.
Numbers tell the story. Yes, absolutely.
Jocelyn, do you have a particular routine that helps you stay grounded and focused and is part you would attribute to being part of your success?
I would say yes. I really enjoy walking to work and walking home, and I do a lot of my best thinking on my way in and my way out. I try to write almost every day. I write a weekly blog about debt collection. I'm going on my 14th year now, and yeah, we get a lot of compliments and a lot of, can't say notoriety, but we get a lot of compliments on our blog writing and offer tips. And so try to write every day. And you know, I'm a small business owner, so we have a lot of interactions here in the office and discussions about various clients, but I'm always hands-on. I'm always available here, and I think that being here and interacting with my coworkers makes it even more important and accessible to the clients. My routine is really to be grounded here in my office, whatever that means for the day.
Well, but you do some of the same things on a regular basis, and I think that gives structure to the day, and it gives structure to your process. And you know, if you've been doing a blog for that long and you write every day, that's part of your commitment to educate, right? That's part of your commitment to inform people. And we all know that educated clients make great clients.
Yes, they do.
So no doubt part of your success. That's great. Yeah. Listen, it's great to be able to have these kinds of conversations and learn more about, you know, you and what makes you you. And I know you run a really great firm, and sometimes other people are really inspired by hearing what makes you you and how your success is lined up with either habits, routines, right? Because people look at and say, wow, this is really inspiring, and I'm going to take, you know, the takeaway.
Yes, writing, walking, being with my family as much as I can. Networking is a very large part of my day. I'm a big giver, or I like to think I'm a big giver, where I make introductions for people. I'm a connector, so I try to connect people, and that brings me great happiness.
And joy to the people you connect. Because
hopefully, yes. Yes, but in my business, we handle many industries and we have lots of diverse clients. So I have the ability to connect people that way.
And so in our experience with you, we know all of that to be true.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. That is one of my goals.
So Jocelyn, what are you looking forward to in the future? What does the future look like?
The future looks hopefully bright and sunny, just like it does today. And I'd like to keep doing what I'm doing for as long as I possibly can. Grow my business, service more clients, help people collect more money, ride my bike more, be with my family, spend some time at the beach now that the weather's getting warm. Just enjoy the day, day by day.
Wonderful.
That's my goal.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you both.
Look, you know, it's hard for me to really express how I feel about Jocelyn. We've been connected for a long time. All right. Pearl was maybe 4 years old, all right, or so. And it's so funny. Every time I reached out to Jocelyn to see how she is, I always say, "So how's Pearl doing?"
Yes, you do. Pearl's going to
All the
college.
time, all the time. All right. She's been a great friend, and she's brilliant at what she does, and she cares a lot. She has a big heart. It's not about the transaction. It never was. She's always about doing the right thing and the relationships that she builds. I know that for a fact. All right. So she carries that with her. All right. Remarkable human being.
Thank you so much.